Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Rima and I'm back with another guidance session. I've decided to do a overall 2022 coffee cup reading for you guys and see what will 2022 bring for different zodiac signs for all of us. And we know that it's going to be the year of tiger, so I have this little tiger here, and I hope that this year will bring a lot of prosperity, luck, and health and happiness for everyone. I want to do 2 coffee cups in one reading just to make it easier for you guys to probably watch and easier for me to upload them. It's going to be a sneak peek, so we just want to see what is the main theme for 2022 for different zodiac signs. And of course, from January, I will start the monthly readings, which is more focused for each sign. But as I said, I just wanted to give you a taste of the energies that I can channel for 2022 for different zodiac signs. In this reading, in this time, I'm looking into Aries with the white cup and Taurus with the purple cup. So let's see, what is 2022 bringing for us? What is the preview? What is the most important part, or what do we need to know? What is the theme and stuff like that? So I'm going to start with Taurus. I see a heart coming. You might hear a message, a love message might come, and a new love situation or love partnership or love message. I see it mostly as a love message is coming to you guys. It's very nice. It's coming very, very close. It's getting there. So 2022 or 22 might be a year that you come out of your solitude. One person is thinking about another person, and you guys are getting really, really close. Like your heads are very close. You're in each other's mind, and it's time for you to get basically into each other's life. I see that is getting really, really close. Yes, I see a telephone maybe, or a message which is in a heart shape. Something that you really wanted to know is coming. There is one person in your heart. You get, if you are not sure about your relationship or the person that you want to continue with or have in your life, if you're not sure about them, you will get to choose finally. You will get certainty about it. You will find your person. You will get confidence to talk to them if you know who your person is. Or if you don't know who your person is, you'll find them. If you have multiple people options, you'll finally make your choice and you get one person to love and to invest in and to basically focus on, to have them as the love of your life. Wow. There are good things coming. It's like a gift box is opening and things are falling. It's very nice, very good. I see unicorn actually. It's very romantic and very, I don't want to say spiritual, but it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of spiritual. I see a baby unicorn. Like things are getting into your favor. Things are starting to move in your favor. You might have waited for a long time. The dark part of your life is getting over. You're getting over with it, and you're starting with a miracle or with a, like, what does unicorn say? Like they are kind of mysterious and they have superpowers. So the superpowers might help you to get your energy back, to fight, to have more room or more strength to fight with unwanted things that happened in your life and made you a little bit like you had tight hands maybe, or you were not sure what you have to do. There were uncertainties around you for sure, and this is showing that superpowers and your willpower will help you to get over those, and you fight with the dark sides in your life. It could be people, it could be energies, any kind of obstacles, and I see that you go all the way in love matters. I see expansions. Angels are helping you, very spiritual. It might be a windy beginning in the year. Some of you might have a stomachache. Be careful about eating. You might be bloated, or you might be eating a lot, or maybe you're using some medication that gives you a little bit of bloating or stuff like that. And be careful about your ego. Don't have a huge ego. But I see beautiful feathers. Things are starting to be lighter and lighter for you. Things are not going to be that heavy anymore, or this is just you who is basically thinking about the ways different. You're thinking about things differently. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna look at it a different way. And some of you might be like, I don't have any choice. I have to fight with this with all my power. And at the moment that you start, as soon as you start fighting or resisting whatever is bothering you, you see that it's actually very light and it was not that bad. It was not that big. I definitely see expansion. If you're one of, because Jupiter is also entering the sign of Pisces. So if that kind of somehow affects your spirit, like your astrological chart, that might give you a lot of expansion. So be careful about gaining a lot of weight. That's something. And on top of that, I see a lot of expansion in you. Light side and white side, bright side in your life is going to be expanded, is going to be big. And I see that there is support from angels, there's support from other worlds, from the universe. There's support for you, and you will go into the darkness. You'll fight with the darkness and you'll find your way. This is really good. If some of you might start, I don't know, you might be eating bananas or like bananas or something about bananas. Maybe you'll find a way to use kind of use bananas in a better way. You might like start to find a way to make new recipes with bananas, or like you use the peel of banana to make compost or use them as fertility, I don't know, for your plants and stuff like that. I see that definitely. Or something about bananas is very, I don't know, it's significant in you. I see a congruent that might bring a good news to you. Like there might be a baby news, or you might hear pregnancy news in 2022, or you might get pregnant. I definitely see pregnancy here for some people, and this has been something that you have been waiting a lot. I see you might have tears in your eyes, or someone might have tears in their eyes when they hear about this pregnancy news. I see the fight of darkness and light, and I see that the light is winning. Definitely light is winning. So this is really great. Wow. Let's see what is in your cup. I see motherhood. Someone is preparing for their kid's birthday. I see a female preparing balloons for their kid's birthday. They're blowing balloons. Some of you might be blowing into balloons for even medical reason. If you have, sometimes when you have issues breathing, they suggest you to blow into a plastic bag or something. It could be to release anxiety and stress, or to heal your lungs. Or you just might be just sitting and making balloons for a celebration. So I see a celebration festivity. There is a news coming that might affect your celebration. So, sorry guys, I have to take a sip of my tea. It's not necessarily a bad news. It's just very powerful. It's coming from a power source. And maybe someone brings a gift. Like imagine you have a celebration and someone might bring a very, very big gift, like something that's unexpected, and make you or your kid or whoever the birthday is for very happy and surprised. Or on the day of that birthday or celebration, some other news comes up from an authority that makes everyone happy. I see happiness coming. It's a supportive news. It's a supportive act of generosity. I see an angel is ringing a bell. So that's very nice. It's time for something. Maybe sorrow and sadness and hard days are going to be gone. I see very positive and spiritual energies in your reading, Aries. It's very powerful. I see that this year you might get even a position in authority, or someone in authority figure or position maybe your boss gives you a promotion, or you'll get a higher promotion. I see some people are doing more for environment. You might join groups that clean the garbage from the ocean and stuff like that, which is very nice, which is very good. Helpful for energy. I see motherhood. If there's a female who's a mother and she needs help or she needs support and you can support them, please do so. If you can provide some, I don't know, like assistance to them, you can help them. Someone might come to you to ask for help. Like specifically, could be a female with a child. If you are working in childcare, or if you are working as an authority in social services, you might need to help them. I see very good female energies, very positive and supportive female energies. You might have babies this year. If you are not ready or you're working and you don't know who's going to take care of them, I see a female will support you, will help you. It could be your family, your mother, or someone will come and they will probably appear out of nowhere and help you. You're very much supported, guys, in 2022. Very much supported, specifically if you're a female. It's a lot of support. Um, Even if you're at a dead end, again, you can find your way out. I see healing for you. I see your maybe you go and take a checkup and you see that everything is great. You do your checkup and everything is doing well, is doing great. You're at perfect health. Someone might go on a very, very fantastic and noble, I want to say, journey. You might go on a trip that you always wanted to go, you never did, you never had the chance to, or stuff like that. But this time it comes to realization and you manifest. This year you go on that trip that you always wanted to go and it was always postponed, or it didn't happen, or it just never worked out for you to take this trip. This time, this year is happening. And I see that you have a lot of luggage. So it could be a trip to far away, or you might hear from people. People might also start going to the space. Not everyone, but I'm seeing that maybe there'll be some guidance or indication that maybe ordinary people can also go to the space, like in 10 years, or news about it will be spread out. But a fantastic journey is coming. For some people, if you are going to relocate or it's due to a job opportunity, this is great, and you have a lot of support from authorities there. Maybe you get your papers very soon. I see a monk. If you're living in China or those countries that you have a monk, I don't know if you can help them. If there's a charity that you can help the monk or those people who are doing spirituality work, I see that helping with them, or sometimes if you can joining their, charities and stuff like that, it's gonna help you. Or a priest, if there is a charity that you can help the church, is nice. I see you might, well, again, motherhood is very much pronounced and it's an easy and enjoying motherhood. If you have babies, you will enjoy motherhood. You'll be busy, but you'll enjoy motherhood, and you will have help. Someone might go on definitely on a perfect vacation. I see you relaxing in a bungalow next to the beach, and this is a perfect. You have someone with you. It's great, 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 great vacation. um, yeah, I see beautiful time coming up for you, specifically in summer. You'll have a beautiful summer. That's what I'm seeing. Be careful about toxics and toxins in your, I don't know, your routine, like your daily skincare and stuff like that. Maybe it's time for you to reduce something that you're using. It could be toxic. I don't know, like not toxic, but you know how they say there's some chemicals in this and that in the toothpaste. You might start to live healthier. I see health. You might do, as I said, you might do health checkups more often, or you might be very much paying attention about your health and checkups and eating healthy, living healthy. Like I see that you will throw out bad habits or thoughts. You'll start fresh. You'll start with a new people, with a new person in your love life. Definitely, I see you sitting together, very romantic and very nice. This is great, guys. Happiness, yeah, happiness and joy. Like I see a drop. As a drop touches the surface of the water, you see how it splashes. I see that moment, and that is happening in your love life. A drop of love is just dripping on your love, the surface of your love life, and it's going to disturb it in a good way. You're going to jump around. You might start traveling again. You might start looking at yourself in the mirror again. You might start to pay attention on what you put, how you eat, how much you exercise, on your body again. Things from past comes clear to you. You find a way to you find some clarity on things that were not clear, and you were hoping to find answers, but basically there was no answers. How can I say, like, now you start to you have some, like, something that you have been looking for for a long time and you didn't have any answer, you find a little hint about it and you grab it. You grab it, and taking this and continuing will take you very, very far. For example, you are a reporter and there was some topic that you always wanted to know about, whatever it could be, and you never had anything, any feed, there was no news, but somehow you find a little thing, and then now you can grab on it and find more and more about that news, that whatever it is that you wanted to know, and it gets you to very, very important places or to important people. So if you are a reporter or something like that in your media, that might be relevant for you. Very spiritual, guys. This is gonna be a great year. You have expansion if you are persistent and you've done your whole homework and you have been patient, you have worked hard in the past year. You will start to grab the reward this year in 2022. Yeah, you will have a lot of blessing, you'll have a lot of joy. I see good expansion for you guys. So that was the reading for my dear Aries. Thank you so much for your attention. And now I'm going to move to my dear Taurus. Let's see what is the theme for 2022 for my dear Taurus. What can we expect for you guys in this year? It's going to be a general reading. Please have it in mind. And it's just a quick look at the events for you guys. You will fly high wherever you are. Stay there. I see that a lot of expansion is coming. A lot of uncertainties are coming to an end. If I see that you'll find a key to a lock that you have been disturbed about for a long time. Maybe in the previous year, specifically the end of the year, you had something to solve. Maybe you're studying, you're a student, or you had a question in your mind. It could be about love life, romance, money, finances, situation, anything it could be. You were really disturbed about something and you try to turn your back to something. You kind of didn't have any answer for that question, but now I see that you're starting to find out about that. You'll start to, some clarity comes to you, some hint comes to you, something that was disturbing you comes to a conclusion. There's a push and pull between you and another entity. Don't try to, like, this is a useless fight. I see that you're fighting for something which is useless, and there's no you're just doing it out of anger. I don't want to say anger. You're doing it out of reaction. It's just a reaction and there is no basis on it. You're just wasting your time, and you might have wasted your time for a long time during the past months, and having this push and pull, maybe it's a verbal push and pull between you and someone, or it's just actually actions that you're doing, but it's taking a little bit too much of your time and it's very useless. There's no point, there's no gain, no one is going to win in the end, and it's just by time it's going to be forgotten, and then you just will neglect that. You spend so much time and energy on it for no reason. You just have to go and live your life. Why are you putting so much stress and energy on things that no one cares about, or maybe that person doesn't care about you anymore? So I see the advice for you is that be careful about your words, be careful about the way you talk to people. Maybe you are learning a new language and you don't know some things correctly and you say them, and maybe sometimes you offend people. Sometimes also someone might tell you something that might be very hurtful and you might try to avoid them. But I see again that push and pull is in your background of the year. Like if it is something that you have been carrying over from the previous year, let it go. Something which is useless, you don't need to carry to the new year. But unfortunately, to be honest, for some of you, I see that you continue that, or this thing is being continued. There is a way, there's a gate open for you, for new adventures, for, I would say, see where is Mars in your birth chart or in your transit chart. Mars is going to be a very important, Mars and Uranus actually is going to be, and Uranus is going to be very important for you in this year. Location of Mars is going to be very important, and the decisions that you are making, make sure they are not made out of anger, out of reactions. You might be in a, you might experience some instant changes, but you have to be able to be flexible and go with the change and with the flow. You have to learn to go with the flow. Sometimes if things are not as you wanted or you wished for, you have to go with it. And you just can't push people. Again, be careful about what you're eating and be careful about what you're saying. Maybe you need to check your tooth, one tooth or your teeth. You need to go to the dentist. I see something related to your mouth, the words that you're saying, things that you eat or things that you, about your health, the health of your teeth maybe needs to be checked. Maybe a tooth problem, actually. I see a tooth or something might be starting to taking your, maybe your kid's tooth, because it's a small tooth. I see something is growing. There might be also some unexpected expenses that you might have to deal with. Two people from two parts of the world are maybe talking to you, and again, this could be push and pull, or you might be thinking about two people at the same time for your love life. But again, this push and pull, or maybe you have a triangle love situation which you need to clear out because it's getting a little bit out of control. As I said, this push and pull that you have, I don't see it being very nice. Something might surprise you if you have a cat or you have a dog and you buy a new cat. Those pets won't go together very well. The dog might be very upset. I see a chair which is empty. You're trying to fill a chair in your home, or you're looking into buying a chair, or some position is empty and you're thinking of filling it out. It could be like a job opportunity that you can have, and you're thinking about filling that job. But then make sure you fill it with the right person, because you might bring a wrong one. Someone might take this position, this chair, which is not qualified. If you're hiring someone, make sure you're not, because I see a childish person. A child is sitting on a big and important role on a chair. So don't give your important decisions to someone who's acting childish. Or if you are working, don't try to act childish. Or I don't know, I see a child in a and then the other people who could take that position are looking really upset at this situation, like why our boss, for example, is this person, and which is childish or doesn't have the good qualification. This person is not, and those people might get disappointed and leave. So if you're in charge to make those decisions, be careful who you are feeling. Or maybe you see your personal life and you're I don't know, bringing someone in your life who's like childish. It could be also that in your family, your parents don't like this person. They think you deserve someone better than this fiance or whatever it is. The other thing is that you might be buying a chair and this chair is not safe. So specifically for your kids. So that was your cup. Sorry, that was your plate. The news is coming. Something is coming from the air. I see that, again, people are talking a little bit about on your back, specifically about your love life. People are talking about your love life or your past love life. Is something that the news about it is getting a spread that you might not like. Wow, I see blossom in your life, in your love and foundation. You have an active mind. You'll be thinking a lot, or you'll be solving a lot of problems. Your mind will be very, very blossoming. You have good ideas. You'll be acting great on solving problems. I see dollar sign. You will make money. I see, again, traveling and flying for you guys, short distance. Maybe you go from one city to the different city, maybe for, I don't know, speeches or stuff like that, but it brings you money. Communication is definitely maybe you find someone who is a Gemini because they can talk really well, or someone help you organize a speech for you. If you don't, or write something on your behalf. I see definitely something getting published or disclosed. Someone is trying to attend classes. It could be learning languages or something that you are really, really determined to learn. I don't know what it is. Some of you have a master. You might find a master, a guru, to go to them and to learn. This year, 2022, is a spiritual year for you, not in that sense, in a sense that you'll start learning. You'll start learning and working on yourself. you will realize that even some of you need to give up your work, your job, and grow your on your, how can I say, invest on your side, inside on yourself. I see infinity sign as well. Someone is playing piano, or they want to learn piano again, something, I mean, you will realize in this year that you need to invest on yourself. You have been neglected, maybe your inner child has been neglected, and you kind of want to change. I'm seeing that, Taurus. You want to change. Like if you have been living as a teacher all your life, or as a, I don't know, like accountant or whatever, you have been living as someone who has a stable job and life. At some point, you might have this idea that, I'm not saying that you will quit your job, but you want to start something else. You want to learn from, like, you want to learn about astrology. You want to learn about physics. You want to learn about if someone can live in space. You want to learn about music, or a guru, or Eastern philosophy, something like that. You will just go with that. And I see a lot of activity in your spare time, or your child might do so and come to you and say, look, mom, I want to, yeah, I go to school, I go to college, but on the side, I want to learn about this. And this is such a passion that will fulfill your inner child, all those things that you have been neglected, things that you always wanted to learn and you didn't. I see a thirst in you to learn something, to understand something. And for some people, it could be about yourself. You want to know about yourself, and you want to face your fears. I see specific and huge growth, inner growth for you, Taurus, in 2022. I see you will either get to know yourself better, or you connect to yourself better. There's a lot of connection and a desire to know either, again, yourself, or things that you never spent time to, and you didn't care to know about, to learn about, but now you want to. And I'm not saying again that you're quitting your job or living your life and you're going to, I don't know, Tibet to find a guru and live in a monk. No, it's just that you're awakened, and specifically with your finances, maybe you have been thinking that you're providing for wrong people. You have been always devoted to someone who's childish, or you have been filling the wrong seat. That's the most important thing I can tell you. That's the peak for your reading, my dear Taurus, for this year. I see that you might understand that there is a seat that needs to be, someone correct, someone who deserves needs to seat that, or actually fill that seat. So you will have awakening. You will have awakening, and you'll go and find it. Whatever you need to find and you need to bring into your life, you'll go after it. And I see that coming from a lot of studying, reading, talking, communication, even seeing different people, flying here and there, maybe short distance travel, spending or gaining money. It will bring money for you. Definitely will bring money for you. Be careful about your feet this year, specifically if you live somewhere cold. Make sure you don't walk on a slippery ice and break your leg. You might hurt your leg. I mean, it's not that bad, but you know. I see that you connect more with the sky, with the universe. There's a lot of wisdom coming to you. Yeah, there is a lot of wisdom coming to you. Okay, my dear Taurus, that was the reading for you, a preview to 2022. I hope that you liked it. Thank you so much for spending time and watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel if you're new, and share this channel with your friends if you like. Leave me a comment, and thank you for reaching out for private readings. Please be a little bit more patient. Also, I've started working on my meditations. If you're interested, you can. I have one file uploaded. If you're interested, you can take a look. It's meditation to heal your heart. With that, I would like to close the reading, and thank you. Stay blessed.